We're all one with everything that exists and surrounds us at any given moment. And if you are aware of that, and if you're open to the idea that we're not only one with everything, but everything is consciousness, is a form of life, then you can start to interact with it. And that's what happened today to me. I got up, I started my day, and in front of our balcony there is this tree with a lot of birds on it. And from 4 o'clock in the morning till 7 in the evening, they go crazy constantly. They also have children right now, so you can hear constantly how they sing. And one of the birds today caught my attention. I don't know why. One of the birds, as soon as I heard him, I had the idea of, I think he wants to say something to me. I think he wants to point something out to me, direct my awareness to something important that I should think about right now. And I think just that internal statement to myself of openness made it possible for me to actually receive a thought about visiting my girlfriend at her workplace. Even though it was not really a good time in the day, like we do that often, we meet for lunch, but it was not really a good time. And I didn't texted her, we didn't talk about meeting. So going over there would be kind of a surprise thing, and since she has no regular breaks in her work, it would also be a risk. I might do the whole trip, go over to her, and she would be in work, not even able to read my message. But I did it anyways, because that thought was combined with a feeling of warmth and peace that immediately came up when I recognized that thought. So I got ready, I got in the car, I went to her favorite coffee place, got some sweets, I got the coffee, and I drove to her workplace. All just because I had that one thought, and it changed completely how my day was going. I would have done other things, but I had that one thought that was triggered by somehow that bird caught my attention, and somehow I had the feeling there is some kind of message that I should pay attention to. You. Where it comes from doesn't really matter, but I felt there is some kind of message. When I was at her workplace, I texted her that I'm here. It's a surprise. I'm at the back entrance, and she immediately called me. And she was actually in her lunch break. So the timing was ridiculously perfect. So I went over to her, and we met to eat lunch together. I brought her the coffee, the sweets, some probiotic ginger energy shot, and it turned out that she actually had a very difficult day at work, like very difficult. And me being there and just listening to her, I think made a big difference in her day. And even if it didn't make a difference in her day, it certainly made a difference in that lunch break. Being able to talk to me and just to get it all out what happened. Yeah. And if I would not have been open to the communication that life has with me probably all the time, then I would not have been able to be there for her, because her lunch break was spontaneous, as usual, and she didn't message me. She didn't even receive my message, but I was at the right time, at the right place, and I was able to be there for her in a difficult moment, which is beautiful. I want to leave you with that, and maybe I triggered some interesting thoughts within you, and you would like to try it to change your perception towards the things that surround us in lives, and maybe change your perception of what kind of relationship do you have with everything that surrounds you.